Welcome back to our channel, Momshie Mining Vlogs. Hello po sa inyong lahat po. Reading time po po ulit tayo mga Momshie, mga Popshie. Question and answer about food. And 1,000 useful words.
And I'm going to bake a cake. Today, listen to Chase's channel more.
Siya muna, mga Momshie. Pagbigyan natin siya. Lagi niya akong inagawan ng linya. Okay, you start Things to wear. Food and drink. So, teacher read first, question and answer about food. So, listen. And then I will ask a question. Where does our food come from? The market. Yes, but before that, all food comes from plants or animals. Most food is produced on a farm. Some is the process in factories. Then it's sold at markets and stores. Yan po. Where do we get sugar from? Where? Plants, it can be made from sugar cane or sugar beet. Sweet juice is squeezed out, then dried to make sugar crystals. Sugar cane or sugar beet. Sugar cane grows in hot countries, and sugar beet grows in colder countries. Okay. So where does my food go? Back. On a journey through your body, the useful stuff is taken out. The rest come out when you're on the toilet. So, where do animals get their food from? Pets are fed by their owners and farm animals are fed by farmers. Wild animals have to find their own food. Yan, busy na yung aking kasama. How is chocolate made? Out of cocoa from the seeds of cocoa plant. You make a chocolate by mixing cocoa powder with melted cocoa butter, milk, and sugar. Wow. How many oranges make a glass of juice? Around 4. It depends how big and juicy they are and how big your glass is. So, how is flour made? Flour daw. Ripe wet. By harvesting ripe wet, separating out the grains and grinding them into a powder. Grains. Flour can be made from other grains and root crops too. A combine harvester cuts the wet plants and separate the grain from the straw. How much food do we need each day? It depends on your age, your height, and what kind of food you're putting on your plate. This pyramid is the balance of food you should eat. The 4 bottom stripes are the most important food that is staying healthy. You should avoid or only eat a little of the food at the top of the pyramid, the sweetest. Just like candy, chocolate, soft drinks. Try to eat at least 5 portions of vegetable and fruit a day. How does food get into cans? It is usually squirted in by machine, then tightly sealed to keep out germs and air. Yeah. How do bees make honey? Then they by sucking nectar from flowers, carrying it into their special honey tummies, and passing it to other bees. Then they store it in their hives. So until it turns into sticky honey. So what do you call the house of a bee? Hive. Very good. So how do you eat with chopstick? How do we eat with chopstick? First, hold the lower chopstick with your thumb like this, and then hold the top chopstick like a pencil. The other one, just like a pencil. So like this. And then use your fingers to move the top to chopsticks. Like that. And bring the tips together to pick something too. Like that. Yan. How do you make bread? By mixing flour and water with something that makes bubbles such as yeast. You knead and stretch the mixture to make a strong dough. Bubbles grow in the dough. Then you bake the dough into make a firm loaf of bread. So how do you become a chef? Start by cooking lots of at home. Then take some cookery lesson or get a job in a kitchen and learn as you work. So great. Why does cheese smell? Here goes. It's yummy because of the processes used turn milk into cheese. Cheeses that are left for longer have stronger taste and smell more. Some cheeses even have mold added to make them extra tasty and smelly. So busy na yung kasama ko. Why? Why can't I eat cake all day? Why? Answer me. Because it would give your body too much of the things it doesn't need. So fats and sugar, protein, fiber, and vitamins, and too a little of the things it does need. So why don't we all grow our own food? No need to explain. Because it takes time, needs outdoor space, and you can't grow everything in the same place. Different foods need different climates, weather conditions to grow. Yan. Why are some people vegetarian? Mostly because they don't like the idea of eating animals. Some people only eat the meat of animals that have been allowed to roam freely. This is called free-range meat. Yan, ito. Why do onions make me cry? Because when you slice an onion, a gas is released that irritates your eyes. Oh, that's why like that. Your body makes tears to protect your eyes. What's wrong? Nothing. Why are eggs egg-shaped? Why? So they're easily for the hen to push out. So they don't roll away and so they can fit snugly in a nest. So, why are some foods spicy and hot? Because they contain ingredients with strong taste. The main one is chili pepper. It tastes really hot and fiery, especially if you're not used to it. So spicy! Why do we like eating sweet things? Why? Because they taste nice, and the sugar in them gives us a rush of energy. But the energy doesn't last long and the sugar isn't good for us. So it's not good, too much sugar in our body, okay? I'm exhausted. Why do we keep things in the fridge? To keep them fresh for longer, if foods are left out in warm places, they go rotten more quickly. Wow. Yes or no? You answer this one. Do you know which animal these meats come from? Turkey. What? A turkey, the bird, not the country, ah. Venison steak. Deer. Beef burger. Which animal?
Cattle.
Drumstick.
Chicken.
Lamb chops.
Lambs.
Young sheep. Are raisin fruits?
Yes.
Yes, they are dried grapes. So are they carams and sultanas. They come from different kinds of grapes. Bunches of grapes are picked and dried in the sun. Is fresh food better than frozen? Not always. For example, fresh peas are picked, chilled, and frozen within 3 hours. Then they can then keep their goodness for months. Are sweets bad for me? What's your answer? Yes, they can rot your teeth and fill you up without giving your body any goodness. The odd sweet is okay if you clean your teeth afterwards, yes? Do people really eat frogs? Yes, frog legs are eaten in many countries. They are served fried in a soup or in a stew. It tastes like pig.
Chicken.
Very good. Is it greedy to have second helping?
No.
It depends how big your first helping was. It takes your brain 20 minutes to realize you're full. So you might not need that second helping after all. Sorry, I'm full now. So, it is not bad to have second helping, yes? So, are berries poisonous? They can be. Here are some example of poisonous berries. Mistletoe, holy berries, this one. And this also the edible berries. Strawberries, blackberries, and blueberries, and raspberry. If you're not sure, don't even touch them. So can carrots help me see in the dark?
No.
Where are you? Oof. Yes and no. They contain vitamin A, which help your eyes to work properly, but they don't give you special night vision. Night vision, just help your eyes to work properly. Yes? Remember that,
Yes.
And then, Mommy, can I eat carrots? What makes food go bad? Tiny living things called bacteria encourage food to go bad more quickly. What's the difference between fruit and vegetable? In science, a fruit is a part of a plant that holds the seeds. Vegetable are any other part of a plant that you can eat. Just lettuce, onion. Lettuce is a leaf and onion is bulb and beetroot is root. But in everyday life, fruits that are arranged sweet are often called vegetable. A tomato is a fruit, but we think of it as vegetable.
You see?
What is the biggest fruit ever grown?
Look.
What's the biggest?
Patricia.
Alanonid na. Yeah? Pumpkin. So what does organic means?
Look.
Grown without lots of chemicals. Many farms use chemicals to kill off weeds and pests. But chemicals can harm wildlife, so organic farmers try to avoid them. Annoying pests, helpful bug. They let bugs kill off pests the natural way instead. What are food miles? The distance your food has come. Lots of fuel is needed to move food over long distances. Food grown locally can have a 0 food miles. Which food grow in your countries? What do astronauts eat? So, nag-isa na siya. Food from Earth that had been stored in pouches or cans so that it lasts a long time. Biscuit, meat stew, macaroni, cheese. Astronauts eat 2 tortillas instead of sliced bread to avoid crumbs floating around. So, mag-end na po tayo, Momshie, mga Popshi. Thank you for listening us and watching. Bye-bye po
Don't
sa inyo
forget
lahat.
to subscribe. Ding dong bell from a well between Momshie Mining Blocks. Bye bye. See you next morning.